right, if you're looking to buy a new home, the market is tough right now.
It is. The number of available places to buy down 25% in the Hartford area from last year. It's a pretty significant number.
Absolutely, and to help buyers make sure they get the place that they want, Realtor Alexa Caballo-Hughes is here with some great tips. Can you actually help a person find the right home, like, you know, in terms of like, because I know exactly I think I know what I want, but then when I see...
He's always looking, by the way.
I'm always
Perfect,
looking.
you're my perfect client.
Exactly. So can you help me?
Yes, I can help you, and I can help anyone looking to make a move. I know it seems really frustrating and the inventory's down 25%.
Yeah.
But there's still, when there's a will, there's a way. And I don't want my clients sacrificing too much of their must-haves.
Which is a great idea, because I have a lot of must-haves on my list.
You do.
It must have one molding in the living room as opposed to 3 moldings. So I looked at a place the other day, had 3 moldings in the living room.
He's not kidding.
3 different types of moldings?
3 different types of moldings.
Yeah.
And I was like,
sure
that's
about
a
that,
patch
Scott.
job. Yeah, and
That's not in, by the way. That's not a new
it's
style.
not in,
It is
right?
not in,
It's
and
not
I don't
in
think
here.
it will be in, so.
What does your buyer's guide show people looking for in a new home?
Great. So this is a great question. So first off, it talks about the housing market in general, right? So it helps position them. And it also talks about the fact that in general, rentals are so much more expensive than home buying. So first it addresses those concerns and also where the interest rates are going, which I know we talked about. But more than anything, it talks about the steps to be able to purchase. Number 1, find yourself a realtor that you know, like, and trust.
Okay.
It's so important because it's all about the team that you have that's going to help facilitate this move. Number 2, you want to make sure that you have your ducks in a row as far as financing. If you have cash, more power to you. Let's get that letter ready to go. But most people have to get pre-approved by a lender. Mm-hmm. And certainly with the changing interest rates, you need to make sure that you have the most up-to-date pre-approval letter anytime you want to make an offer, and honestly, even before you go to see a home.
So when you're talking about people putting offers in, especially with the inventory down, it's competitive.
Absolutely.
So how do you set up clients to make sure that they're putting their best offer in without breaking the bank?
Yes. So anytime that someone wants to make an offer, I'll have them double check what they're pre-approved for with the lender. Because again, we're in a changing market of interest rates. So they need to double check, okay, am I actually comfortable affording this? And it's not just about the purchase price, it's about the monthly payment. And then from there, let's say they want to put in an offer, I would communicate with the listing agent. I'd find out from them what's important to the seller. Maybe it's not about the dollar amount. Maybe it's about the closing date as well. Maybe they have a specific closing date. I just had a client that was relocating down to South Carolina, and they needed a very specific closing date.
Right.
So when we were actually negotiating the offers, multiple offers, the buyer, we had very similar offers as far as price. The buyer that offered our closing date as well was the chosen one.
I want to go back a second. You were talking about a cash offer.
Yes.
And you said a letter?
Yeah, so you need
a
proof of funds letter. So from your bank, or you can have your financial planner, your financial person verify all your assets and write a letter saying that, you know,
I didn't know. I'm glad to know that. I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's
and
really
you
interesting.
really want to do that before you consider to purchase, because at the end of the day, if your ducks are not in a row, if you call your agent, say, hey, I want to see this house, if you don't have your letter ready to go and you're not sure what price point am I really comfortable with,
then you're behind.
You're behind. And then that can make or break the difference.
Right.
And by the way, that conversation with that lender can only take about 15 minutes or so.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
That short?
Yeah.
Do you have people, I mean, maybe this isn't a naive question, but are there better places to go for lending than others? Is a more trusted source that people can reach out to?
So there's so many different options for financing. Certainly, if anyone wants to reach out, I can give you, I have a list of a few that I like to refer to, because at the end of the day, just like you're part of your team, you want to make sure the person's actually going to follow through for you, right? It's one thing to put on paper, I can have a mortgage commitment in 30 days, close in 45 days, but if the lender isn't actually able to do that, then your deposits are compromised.
Right. The Fed just raised interest rates another 0.75%. What is that? Is it helping, hurting?
It's making people's budget even tighter, you know? So anyone that was pre-approved last week, go talk to your lender again this week, because the numbers are changing.
Okay.
So it's very important to be in constant communication with your team. And if you're not, then again, you're behind the 8 ball.
Okay.
Yep.
I like to say the magic 3 ball.
I know, because we're Channel 3.
Thank you.
Channel 3.
Channel 3.
Really quickly though, Alexa, before we let you go, you've got Community Day coming up.
Yes.
So just really quickly.
Thank you so much. So October 6th, we have Community Day. So we're all about giving back to our community. And what's better than giving the gift of life. So we're allowing people, anyone that wants to reach out to me, we have a special dedicated link for a blood drive we're doing throughout the state of Connecticut.
Terrific. That's a
with
Thursday,
our
right?
company, EXP, yep.
Yeah.
So Thursday, you're also able to get CPR certified or donate funds. So we really appreciate anyone that wants to help.
Awesome.
Terrific.
Thanks
Well,
so
thank
much,
you for doing
Alexa.
that. We appreciate
Great
it.
Appreciate you
information.
guys.
All right.